All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more reads today, but I'm going to pull from Sacred Signs and Symbols. I haven't really been using that as much by Serendipity Tarot. I love it, but I haven't been using it because we've been getting those same type of reads, you know, part 1, part 2, part 3. So I'm going to go ahead and pull to see where the energy is for that. I hope all is well. I hope you're doing great. Look at that. I love Lumen Moon Tarot. She is the bomb. Her and a couple of other. Heather Reeves, Lumen Moon Tarot, Serendipity, my boy JDS. I like Your Inner Chakras. Luminous Moochie. There's a lot of tarot readers out there. Wait a minute. I always get hers wrong. And I hate that. She does the longer reads, but they are accurate and on point. Damn it, what is her name? She has a redhead thumbnail majority of the time. What is her name? Her name is Sandy, I know that much. And I always forget her name, and I don't know why. But anyway, I'll tell you if I think about it. We're going to go ahead and pull energy from here. Let's see what came out. Race card, impulsive, reckless, immature, and wild. You're dealing with somebody that is impulsive, reckless, and immature. We have bookshelf, karmic lessons. I just threw that out like that. It came on my lap the up way. So it's a karmic lesson. Dealing with immature, reckless people always gives you a karmic lesson. Does that make sense? Then we have ladders, climbing new heights and elevating. And then we have nostalgia, camera, nostalgia, replay old pictures and memories. The moon energy, hidden feelings, secrets, and illusion. So race car, who are you dealing with? You tell me. Who are you dealing with that's reckless, impulsive, immature, and wild? That's not stable. That doesn't want any stability in their life besides them actually coming and making things worse. And at the bottom of the deck we have rose, charming, romantic, proposal, or apology. Maybe that person, that reckless person, is apologizing. Yeah, that reckless person can be addictions. You could be addicted to that reckless person, that reckless energy, and that's the reason why you probably repeat the same type of relationships, because you're always dealing with the bad boy or girl, however it works. You take what resonates, but it always in the end teaches you a karmic lessons. Financial strains, yeah, because you start focusing more on that energy than focusing on everyone, on your energy. Financial strains, money problems, and feeling the need to have to survive. So that is what's at the bottom of the deck. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeah, so here we are. Race car, who are you dealing with like that? You tell me. Then we have karmic lessons. Those always come out with karmic lessons because there's either a third party or some kind of a loss when it comes to your finances, because you're taking out time. You're trying to prove to them that you can keep up. You're trying to prove to them that you are strong enough to deal with them. You're trying to prove to them that you can, or prove to yourself that you can heal them, that you can change them. Nobody can be changed unless they're willing to elevate, you know. Ladder, climbing new heights, elevate. Climbing new heights and elevate. Unless they're willing to do that, you know. Until then, you'll keep playing in your head, you know, and looking at the old pictures of before it got serious, before it got to this point of you trying to fix, you know, the first time you met them, the energies that happened when you met them, you know, like you keep trying to replay in your head, you know. I wanna be like the girls in the movies. Ashanti, remember that song? If you're a particular age, you do. You keep replaying in your head like the girls in the movies, you know. You keep playing in your head how you think, you know, what is it? What is that called? The he's a Gemini. I swear, you can't tell me he's a Gemini. And the other girl is, what is that called? 50 Shades of Grey. That bad boy, you know, like you try to change him, you know, by being that quirky little girl or quirky girl. Not, you know, with not Dakota Fanning. What is her name? Her mom and dad is, damn it, I can't think of her name. They just play, That's it. You know, on Netflix. Tell me, you guys. On Netflix, they just did the Christmas movie, the Santa 1 and 2. They did it within the last year and the year before that. That's her parents, Goldie Hawn and the other guy. I think I'm getting that right. Damn it. Let me see. You know, when all else fails, Google, right? And I'm not afraid to say that I don't know Goldie Hawn's. She played in that movie. Damn it. I want to say her name was it's not is it Dakota Fanning? No, Dakota Fanning is the big hit girl. I hate Kurt Russell. Okay, first of all, that's not their daughter. I'm thinking of Kate Hudson is their daughter. Kate Hudson is their daughter. But what's the other? Okay, wait. 50 Shades of Grey. Her parents are famous. Y'all don't be talking about me. That's why I said I might be getting that wrong. My nephew's passing by. I hear his music. 50 Shades of Grey. Her name is Dakota Johnson. That is her name. Dakota Johnson. And her parents are, I said her name right, so that was a good thing. Ding, ding, ding. Melanie Griffin and Don Johnson. Don Johnson is from Miami Vice. And Melanie Griffin, yeah, I knew their parents was famous. A blonde and a brunette, like Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Her mom played in a lot of other movies. Anyway, to make a long story short, this is her mom. Can you see? Melanie Griffith. Come on. Why is it not focusing? Can you focus on? Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson is the guy from Miami Vice, Crockett. Yeah, so anyway, make a long story short, she actually was able to kind of change him by her being nonchalant about and not necessarily, she was nonchalant towards him. And that is how you have to be with a narcissist. And I hate to say that, and I'm not saying, relationships are relationships, and I can't tell you what you're supposed to do, but go look up narcissism and see how people deal with them. The energy of her was like she was a small town schoolgirl who didn't look at certain things. She wasn't like her best friend. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like her best friend, but this dude had all these different contracts and was dealing with people who were submissive to him. And she wanted to become that way. But once she realized that it was hard for her to, it was like confusing, but she loved him and it was like lustful and all kind of stuff. Does that make sense? He finally decided, and she was addicted to him, but he was more so addicted to her because she was somebody who was different from everybody. And then you remember the mom. So when the family gets to be involved, the sister was like, whoa, this way. But the mom was like, was that the mom or no? It was a therapist girl. It was a therapist. The one who was his whatever. Anyway, you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like we want to be like the girls in the movies that can change these people, that can make them run and lust after them. That's just basically my intent. This is the 50 Shades of Grey that we go back and forth with. If you haven't watched that movie, watch it, because the thing is that there wasn't a financial strain with Dakota Johnson. I said Dakota Fanning. Yeah, I did say it wrong. Dakota Johnson. I knew she was a Dakota. I did say it wrong. But Dakota Johnson, Dakota Fanning is the little girl actor from, I want to say My Life, and then she became the girl in the Twilight movie too, but in more so. But she didn't have financial strains. She was dealing with financial strains in the beginning. Like she couldn't do this. She had that old beat up car. He came in and changed her life and helped her be able to survive. Makes sense? But they were both addicted to each other. They were addicted to the energy. She liked to play the games with him. It was mind games. It was games that he played but didn't realize they were games. And she was playing mind games, like by avoiding him. And then finally, when she got drunk enough to speak the truth, she was drunk and she just fell out. And that's, does that make sense? Anyway, I want to be like the girls in the movies, right? And so that is what it was. She wasn't trying to change him, you know, but then again, did she? You ask yourself that. She's just like, and everybody's like, girl, he's never done this. This is the first time that he's done this. He's always, you know, been a wild card when it came to not showing things. You never see him with nobody. And remember, she like asked the questions that people were afraid to ask him, and he's like, what? You know, and so that's it. I love this because I made this. But look, I always go through and find messages here. I always go through and look. Can you see that? What is the message you see? If my camera were ever focused, what do you see? Imagine, beautiful, blessed. Look at the hearts. Is that a guitar? Love. I don't know. Anyway, tell me what you see. I always go through and I do this every day, just for myself. There's a ring. Is that a ring? No, that's a little kid. That's a girl. What does that say? Fearless. That's the little girl. Be a fearless little girl. Maybe that's a message for somebody. Be fearless. Yeah, be fearless. It's a little girl. What else do you see? What can you see out of there? Love. I see a shovel. You're digging for gold. You're burying old emotions, but you need to heal from them. Look at the heart. Anyway, so have faith. There's a turtle. There's a spoon. You see the spoon? That came out real clear. There's a turtle here. It says faith. There's a key to the heart. You see that? Ouch. I hit my hand. Can you see that right there? There's a key. You see? All right, anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, it's just a matter of you actually doing things that, you know, you trying to be strong, but that's what she did. She kind of didn't pay attention. She didn't give them as much attention as they want. She wasn't at their beck and call, and he was steady trying to wine her and dine her with stuff that didn't make sense. But she realized that it was addicted. It was a codependent type, addictive type relationship. Remember when she went to her mother's and he showed up? You know what I mean? Like, he didn't want her away from him at all times. But those are narcissist type relationships that we somehow find ourselves in, you know. And that is, you know, trying to be like the girls in the movies. The Lover's card just tried to come over. So anyway, let's clarify this race card. Race car. I said it right. Race car. Race car. I was trying to say race card, but race car. Joyous home. You know, this person is not, you know, they probably have a joyous home, but it's probably empty and full of nothingness because of old memories and things like that, because they don't have that and they're too afraid to get out of that situation. So their house, when you go there, is always like with old memories. It's always clean and never been touched. It's not a home. You know, so a joyous home is what you want to have with this person. 4 Wands energy. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag energies. But this is peace, happiness, and harmony. So if, you know, this is what you want to experience with this person. But the 7 of Cups energy, our energy, water energy, is, you know, confusion, illusions. This person has options. This person is, you know, daydreaming, or you may be daydreaming about what it would be like to be with this reckless person. You want this home. You want this joyous home. You want to, you know, see what the options would be or what it would look like, you know, when it comes to being with this person. But the karmic lesson is here. The karmic lesson is here. And I'm telling you that you can't change somebody. When they're ready to do it, you know, they'll do it. You know, when they feel like they've reached the turning point and are wanting more, and are willing to elevate and go to new heights and climb different ladders. And, you know, instead of going around the ladders, they're ready to climb it, you know, whether it be with you or a situation or another person, then that's what they'll do, you know. Yeah, so the 8 of Swords energy, we have air energy. We have air energy here, mentally stuck. A karmic lesson is that you will always be mentally stuck and with this person, place or thing or situation. Eight of Swords energy, overthinking, self-criticism, feeling trapped. You always feel like that, like you're criticizing yourself because you'll never be enough to an impulsive, reckless person, And so at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords is here, more air energy, right? The King of Swords is letting you know that, this person is a problem solver. This person has the intelligent mind and the clever mind to be able to solve any problems or to make things change for you. But this is the karmic lesson. They're not ready to do it. So when a person is not ready to do anything, they won't do it. And so that's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and now we have the Pentacles here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And so with the this Five of Pentacles struggling, you're always going to struggle. The karmic lesson is that you will struggle more trying to fix and change and wait for this person to be, and be impatient for this person, than you will with and there will be, and this is the same thing as the calculator, financial strains. There will be financial strains, fear of loss, and isolation or survival. You will lose yourself in this person's energy trying to keep up with them. But the universe, air energy, is here telling you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that better things are ahead. It's telling you new beginnings, walk away, change, love, new love. This person isn't right for you. Unless they're ready to change, they're not right. And until then, you'll be struggling. You'll be juggling your priorities on what's more important for you. Your finances or this love. And sometimes we get into that Queen of Pentacles energy when it comes to, in the Pentacles, if I didn't say it, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, when it comes to always doing whatever it takes, and seeing the potential in everyone and going from there. So that is why the universe is telling you better things are ahead, and ladder, climbing new heights, elevate, success. You have to realize and get to that point of realization that, you cannot be surrendered. You cannot surrender to an experience or a situation, what is it? Let me say it right. Willing to surrender to an experience or a situation. You have to climb your own new heights. You cannot wait for this person to get to this point to where they're ready to climb new heights. If they're not in that situation to where they're ready, air energy is Hangman. Excuse me. I just learned that the other day. Did I say that? Or the other day, today. Water energy. It's water energy, so you have to look at it from a different point of view. It's difficulty. It's difficult when you're trying to hold on and trying to be like the girls in a movie, camera, replay old pictures, nostalgia. When you're trying to do that and wait for a person, that's hard. That will cause all this strain, and that's why the universe is saying, there's other options out there for you, and this other person has options, and they're not willing to, climb this ladder yet. They're going around the ladder, and so with that being said, like I said, we're clarifying camera. Yeah, passion and desire gardens. Your passions are not their passions right now. They're focusing on their passions, and that is why the universe is saying, let your path be guided by your creative gifts, your passion, and your drive, not by somebody else's passion. They're passionate about being reckless. They want to be in the limelight. And until this person is willing to be, to take the, have the courage and the desire to move towards you, Ace of Wands energy, again, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, you're going to keep replaying that energy in your head. You're going to keep playing it. And so Moon, we're going to clarify Moon. Sorry about that. We're going to clarify the Moon card and see what the Moon card is. Hidden feelings, secrets, and illusion. Let's go ahead and clarify that energy. Because, yeah, you'll never know where this is going to take you. This is always an unknown energy of what it's going to be, when this person will change, what they'll say when they come around you, what they'll say when you try to... when you try to, Knight of Pentacles energy, messenger is slow and steady. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Work hard, show up, and keep pushing every day. You have to work on you first, Or, again, all these codependent relationships and and romantic things that you're waiting for will never happen, And so that is where you are when it comes to, this energy or this situation, you know. So we also have damn, that place sucks, because Pentacles energy, sorry, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, damn, that place sucks. 5 of Cups, water energy, you know. Look, the 5 of Cups is like having the insight and the knowledge to know, but yet and still you let this situation keep causing you sadness. Star energy is here, guidance, hope, and loss. But the star says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. Self-care, because judgment is here. And the judgment card is a new phase begins. But judgment also says free yourself from whatever holds you back and embrace your true calling. Be born, shed your old life, and live according to a higher truth. But then we have the Knight of Wands energy, the Drake energy, messenger of acting first and thinking later. You always act, and you, instead of you saying and standing your ground, Wands energy, sorry, Aries, Leo, Sag, instead of you standing your ground, you know, you're always acting, and instead of saying no, you know, this is how you should have self-confidence and be motivated. And also it could be somebody using their wand to come towards you, because when you do try to speak your truth, this is the energy that you're in, right? Somebody coming towards you and trying to use their wand to you know, change your thinking or change the way you do it, you know. This is fiery love, you know, or it's fiery lust, one of the two. But you only tell me, you know what it is, you know. The Knight of Wands energy is somebody using their male phallic or using sexual advancements in order to get whatever it is, you know. Someone who's confident about themselves and can, you know, act first and think later about the consequences down the line when they're ready to elevate, instead of going around the ladder, going up it, right? Wheel of Fortune energy lets you know that change is at hand. So the Wheel of Fortune also is just like, you know, fate, and it's karma, and it's being unpredictable. But the Wheel of Fortune also says, where is that? Oh, as the wheel turns, ages come and go, fortunes rise and fall, and people are born to die and die, born and die. Embrace the constant ebb and flow of life. So with the Wheel of Fortune, is just basically letting you know that, you know, everything that is happening is because, you know, it's like a karmic situation. It can become a karmic situation, or luck can be on your side. Take what resonates, you know. This is you. The consequences of your actions are at hand, you know, like the Justice energy, you know. But Wheel of Fortune is, let me see what the Wheel of Fortune is. Where is it at? The wheel is all the elements, you know. This is all the elements on the board, you know. 4 elements, Jupiter energy. This is cycles, this is luck, this is a passing of the time. So as you grow, you elevate. Instead of you surrendering to a situation or experience, there's a collaboration here. You'll find the people who's willing to collaborate with you, and maybe that's when the romantic proposal is. But don't wait on the romantic proposal from a codependent relationship. That'll only cause you financial hardship and strain. I don't know. It's darkest before the dawn. More air energy, pentacles here. All the elements are on the board. All right, you guys, have a nice day.